If you were born in 1990, 2002, or 2014, you're a horse. If you were born in 1988, 2000, or 2012, you're a dragon. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Your animal sign is only one part of a much larger system, and you may not necessarily be a horse or dragon even if you were born in those years. There's a hidden layer underneath it all in Chinese astrology that most people never hear about. By the end of this video, you'll understand not only your animal sign, but also the larger framework behind it and how Chinese astrology works on a basic level. Chinese astrology is not the same system as the horoscope you read in a Western magazine. Western astrology tracks the position of the sun against constellations and organizes your chart by month and day of birth. Chinese astrology works differently. It's built around your birth year, not your birth month, and instead of the sun's path through the sky, it's rooted in the lunar calendar. In Chinese, this system is called Shang Shao, which roughly translates to born resembling, because each person is thought to take on traits from the animal tied to their birth year. This astrological system was not invented by a single person. Instead, it developed gradually over many centuries through the work of astronomers, calendar makers, philosophers, diviners, and government officials. The 12 signs in order are the rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. The most famous explanation for why they're ranked in this exact order is a folk legend about a great race. According to the story, the Jade Emperor, the supreme ruler in Taoist mythology, called all the animals of the earth to cross a river, and whichever 12 arrived first would secure their eternal places in the zodiac. The ox was in the lead for most of the race, but the clever rat rode on the ox's back and leapt off right at the finish line, stealing first place. That's the reason why the rat opens the zodiac cycle instead of the ox. It's also worth noting that there's no cat in the lineup. Folklore claims the rat tricked the cat into missing the race entirely, which is why, in the legend, cats and rats have been enemies ever since. Most beginners assume you find your sign just by looking at the calendar year you were born. That's mostly true, but there is an important catch. Because the Chinese zodiac follows the lunar calendar, the zodiac year doesn't start on January 1st. Instead, it starts on Chinese New Year, which falls on a different date each year, usually landing somewhere between late January and late February. That means if you were born in early January, or even early February, you might actually belong to the previous year's animal. For example, in 2026, Chinese New Year falls on February 17, marking the beginning of the Year of the Horse. Therefore, someone born before February 17, 2026 is still considered a snake.
The theory of the 5 elements in yin-yang is where Chinese astrology goes much deeper than most people realize. Every animal sign is paired with one of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. These elements interact with each other in what's called the generating cycle. Wood fuels fire. Fire's ash becomes earth. Earth contains and produces metal. Metal collects, filters, and purifies water, and water feeds wood, allowing plants to grow. This creates a continuous loop of 5 forces feeding into one another, and each one is also assigned a yin or yang polarity. Because there are 5 elements and 2 yin-yang polarities, there are 10 possible combinations of element and polarity. These 10 combinations interact with the 12 animal signs, creating a 60-year cycle before the same animal-element polarity combination repeats. This is why turning 60 has traditionally been considered a significant milestone in Chinese and other East Asian cultures. Reaching 60 can symbolize the completion of one full cycle, known as a jiazi, or a cycle of 60 years. A yin-fire goat, for instance, only occurs once every 60 years, and 2027 happens to be one. That single detail is a good demonstration of why your animal sign alone doesn't tell the whole story. Someone born in 1954 and someone born in 1990 are both horses, but they're different elemental versions of that horse, so the 2 horses are not the same.
Then we come to one of the most detailed systems within Chinese astrology, the 4 pillars of destiny, also known as Bazi. Bazi literally means 8 characters. Instead of looking only at the year you were born, Bazi examines 4 different points in your birth information: your year, month, day, and hour. Each of these 4 pillars contains 2 characters. One comes from the heavenly stems, and the other comes from the earthly branches. 4 pillars multiplied by 2 characters gives you 8 characters. That is where the name Bazi comes from. Among these, the heavenly stem of the day pillar is considered the most important element, as it represents your true self, inner nature, core personality, and close relationships, like your spouse. Your year pillar only represents your ancestry, family background, and early childhood environment. You need to consider all 4 pillars to get a complete picture of yourself. After all, Chinese astrology isn't treated as a fringe belief in East Asia the way horoscopes sometimes are in the West. It's deeply woven into the Chinese cultural life, especially around Lunar New Year celebrations. It's also commonly used to gauge compatibility between potential partners, to time major life decisions, and to interpret personality and character, similar to how some people in the West reference their star sign in everyday conversation. So, to summarize the whole system in one line, your Chinese zodiac sign is an animal, an element, and a polarity, and you need to consider all 4 pillars of destiny to get the full picture of your chart. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.